Let me tell you a little more about Candy's quilt up here on the quilting bed. I say that because when you hit the arrow down below, it will take you to more of the videos of this exact same quilt getting stitched out. I like to give small tips all along the way so it can increase your quilting abilities and give you ideas as you go. So maybe you will notice that right here, I've got myself a vertical seam. Oh la la, what am I going to do about that? Do I like that? What's my thinking on it? I will show you that this actually is the selvage right here. Given the option, I would always like to have the selvage running on the uptake bar and the belly bar if I possibly can, because the selvage is a different weave. It's a lot tighter. It's a very straight edge. It's not going to cause any puckering up here. So yes, I do have the selvage going at the top and the bottom, and I do have a vertical little seam right there. So what's happened is that Candy needed to piece her backing, and so I had to make a decision. Where am I going to do it? Am I going to have the seam I have to watch for, or am I going to have the selvage at the top? I chose a selvage at the top. She seemed to have good tension right here. I'm very thankful for that. The tension is what can cause the problem. With your stitching right here, it now causes extra tension because of your sewing machine thread tension. So that can be where it causes that looping and hammocking on the backing. But she had good tension. I was pleased with it. So what I didn't want to do was start the quilt so far down this way that this edge ended up basically on top of that line or just barely past it. I want it to look like, one, that's meant to be there. It's part of the backing, which is why I stuck it in about 4 inches. And two, I don't want the bulk to end up in the binding. So for those reasons, I've started it past this way just a little. I could have gone an inch or 2 or 3 or 4 more if I wanted to. Probably not 4 inches. That would have got me way over here. But I could have gone an inch or 2 more, but it's not a big deal. 4 inches is going to be a great amount for the backing to be able to add that distance right there. So when you're Brenda's Quilting Studio, I'm making decisions about your backings all the time and how they're pieced and what I'm going to do with them and how I'm going to lay them out on there. So you're not just getting the cookie cutter, blah, 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 pop it on there. Here at Brenda's Quilting Studio, I'm thinking about every part of the process, from the design to the backing to the layout to the batting. So come on over here and let me help you choose something amazing. I strive to exceed all expectations. She's ready for a new bobbin, so I'm going to change her out and we're going to get moving on.